You know, I have this terrible feeling I may have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew with this one. I've never even grown a tomato plant. Right, let's get into the plan. Okay, so we've jumped back inside so I can tell you a little bit about the plan. Now, we've got the property for £80,000. The house is an absolute disaster. We'll get onto that in another video. But the caveat to it, we've got a horrendous house with loads of work that needs doing to it, with a ton of land, 2.5 acres. Now, in your head, you're probably picturing something like this. So, horrible drawing, excuse me. So, you're probably thinking, house in the middle, land round it, maybe a little road up to the house. That would be a pretty fair thought. That's not what it is. So now you might be thinking, oh, it may be a little bit like higgledy-piggledy, all over the place, with maybe the house occupying one of the piggledies, like so. Another good thought, but no, wrong again. So the property is bizarrely 2.5 acres of pretty much, hold on, the anticipation builds, straight land. Now, I did think this was pretty bad. First disaster. So dramatic. Right, so the property itself is at the front with a little bit of garden here, and the vast majority of it is out the back, and it is a pretty much straight line. Now, I did think it was a bad idea until I realised it might be a really good idea, because we can split it down into different sections, so as you walk down the garden you can experience different things. Now, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done anything like this before, never grown a tomato plant ever, so it's going to be an interesting journey. But that is what I'm thinking. If you guys have any other ideas for me, please let me know in the comments, because God knows I need the help. But what would you do in a similar situation? That's what I'm thinking. Like, this is going to be the koi pond and maybe that sort of theme. This could be something else. This could be fruit trees. This could be for wildlife, or, you know, whatever. Let me know what you're thinking. I need your help. Right, so that's the plan. Currently, or was, £80,000. The goal is to get it to $1 million. I've got no money to do it. Right, let's get back outside and discuss how I'm exactly going to do that. Impossible dream. All right, so now you know the basic plan. Little about me. I am useless at everything. Can't do DIY, can't do gardening. This is going to be a real fun journey. There are some really interesting finds in here, which we'll get onto in another video, but things which you wouldn't normally say are in a forest are in this one. Hold on, let me just take you around a little bit. Yeah, a bit of a... It's weird. Some bits over there, a bit of a fence, and we'll get into it a little bit more in another video, but yeah, that's going to be a real problem for me to sort out. Let's find a clearing and have a bit more of a chat. Easy second. Jesus Christ. Bits of fence. This. Spider. Yeah, well, this seems like a good spot, doesn't it? All right. We're still in the forest, and there's miles to go. So we're standing in now what will hopefully one day be a koi pond. And it is my goal and ambition to turn this forest into the greatest garden in England, while still providing an amazing home for the wildlife that's here already. Muntjac deers, rabbits, all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to need your help every step of the way, because, my God, there is a lot of work to be done. Yeah. It is absolutely crazy. 2.5 acres of brambles and stingies and trees and very strange bits, which we'll get onto. I just want to show you this. Hold on. It keeps going and going and going, but you get to certain points when nature just sort of says, "This will do for you." And you go, "Okay, well, I guess I'll turn around then." But we're going to have to plough through eventually. Now, can I turn this £80,000 property into £1 million property whilst keeping a home for wildlife, whilst keeping everybody happy, whilst having absolutely zero money to hire anybody to do it, and I've got to do it all myself? Alright, subscribe to see me start to do some pretty bodge job forestry. Alright.